Hello guys, welcome back to the second part of this video. We first opened up floating windows and I'm going to show you why this is such a useful tool in Photoshop Elements. So as you can see on my screen, I've kept two of those images open and I've decided that I do not like this brown background. You can see this dark brown colour throughout this. What I do like is some of the colours over here, especially this beautiful blue colour, and I think it may look better with that, but we'll play around and see. So the first thing I want to do is make sure I highlight the layer that I'm playing with. Can you see over here we've got the peacock? We can rename it to make it easier for you so you can see. So this is our peacock over here, and then this one we will call book page or book plate. Let's call that book plate. And you can see now that if I flip between the two, you can see it highlights this peacock, and then if I click on this one, it's book plate. So the first thing I'm going to do is highlight the image I want to play around with. I'm going to move it up slightly so we can see what we're doing. Just make that a little bit bigger. And I'm going to come up and I'm going to click on Enhance. I'm going to come down to where are we? Adjust color, and I'm going to go across and click Replace color. What you'll find is this dialog box will come up here, and all you're doing is using the same dropper that we've used before, our color picker, to change a color. So say I want to change this brown, which I don't like, and I want to change it to one of these colors over here. I make sure that I've got my color picker highlighted, and you can see as I click around this image, it will just pick up whatever color I click on. So I click back on that brown. Now that brown I need to replace, so I'm going to come down. That's the color I want to replace. I'm going to come down to Result and click on that, and I get a color box coming up. And now the reason I get this color picker box come up is because you could write in the hex code. I'll be coming on to hex codes, don't worry. This is a hex code. Every single color that you use on a computer has its own number, and that's all you need to remember. We'll come back to those. Now I don't want it to put in a number to pick up a particular color. I just want to come over here with my color picker. You can see it's now highlighted because I've clicked on this box here and my color picker box has come up. It's beeping at me because I've already done it. I'm going to come over and pick up that beautiful blue that's in this image here. Now I'd like it to be a little bit paler, so I'm just going to come over to this side. I'm going to keep going. You can see, there we go, I'm picking up the same color, but I'm just making it that tiny bit lighter. And you can see behind this box, can you see that it's changing? Let's go back to this color picker on this page. There you go, you can see maybe it needs to be a bit darker actually. Oh yes, I can see it getting darker as I come down into this color picking box here. See what it looks like with that one, right the way down the bottom. Oh, beautiful. Now I'm happy with that color, and you can see I can just click around. You can see what's happening here. I'll move this out of the way so that you can see. Oh, it might not let me. Let's just click on this one so that you can see. Let's move this down. There we go. And you can see if I changed it to a pink, or I went down here to the green, it would just change everything for me. Wow, look at that green. That looks beautiful. Okay, so there you go. So you can see lots of different colors appearing here. There's a lilac, which also looks pretty beautiful there. But I want to make sure that my digital kit, all of the colors are combined beautifully and they all work together. So I'll come over again to this blue. I'm going to make it that tiny bit darker. I'm just going to come down below the circle where it is. There we go. I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to click OK with Replace Color. And there you can see I've used the color from this image to recolor this one. And you can do that with any image you want, okay? Any background, any particular item like a bird or a flower, it works. Would you like to see one more? I know you would. Okay, I'm going to come out of these two. We're going to go up to and And let's go back to our Graphics Fairy image bank. For those of you who don't know, Graphics Fairy is a fantastic site which offers you free images. You can also be a member like myself, and then you get access to tutorials and so many more images. You won't know what to do with them, I promise you. There's just too many. So I've opened up this beautiful butterfly. Let's pop that over there. Let's find background. Let's have a look what we have. I still have some that I've got to unzip. Look at all those I've still got to do. Ah, goodness me. Let's have a look at some end papers. Have a delicate blue. Yeah, let's open this delicate blue and show you how you can change things. So I'm just going to open up this delicate blue, and this is the one I want to change. I want to change this delicate blue end paper. I'm going to rename it so that I know what I'm working with, because if you have more than one image open you might get confused. Always well worth renaming all of your different layers. So let's rename this one Purple Butterfly. Oh, I can't spell today. Okay, that's done. So I'll go back and make sure that my end paper is highlighted, because that's the one that I am working with. You can see it's selected over here in my layers. Let's go up to, oh actually it's this one, isn't it, that I want to, no, it's this one. I'm confused as to what layer I said I was going to change. Okay, let's go to enhance, down to adjust colour, go across and replace colour. Oh goodness me, one of those days. So the colour I'm going to change is this blue. So you can see it's now picked, and I click OK. Then I'm going to add, let's move that out the way for a sec, this beautiful pink. Okay, maybe a slightly darker colour, lovely. And I'm going to click OK. And you can see I've gone from the blue down to the result. Now some of the blue is still showing through, which we don't really want. So I'm going to adjust the fuzziness to see if I can bring some of that blue out. It's going to be a little bit there, but as you can see, the more I move this, in fact I quite like that with a bit of the blue and a bit of the red, the pink. That looks quite nice, but the fuzziness will actually show you, it'll go from blue to the colour you've picked, so you can adjust that really well. Same way down here, if you don't like the pink that you've picked, you can actually adjust the hue, you can adjust the saturation. Oh, that's very bright. You can do whatever you would like down here. You can adjust the lightness. Again, that's very bright. And wait until you've got the right mix for you. Take that hue up a little. Oh, that's a bit too red. And we'll take the saturation down a little. So there we go. I'm happy with that. Click OK, and you can see now I have a completely new image. And what you would do is you would go into this image. I've opened it up there. You can see it's a new image. You want to click on this image here, and you want to do File, Save. In fact, actually what you can do, let's go to close it, is the best way. So if I go to close it, it will say would you like to change, save the changes. If I click yes, it will now tell me to give it a new name. So if I call it Pink Delicate End Paper, that way I've still got my original blue up here, but I've got a pink version. I'm just going to click Save. Click OK, and that is now saved in my images for me to use. And it's as simple as that. Easy peasy ways of keeping all of the colours that are in your journal together, making sure that they are all part of the same colour spectrum that you've chosen. It makes your journal kit look more professional, and it makes it streamlined all the way through from your ephemera right the way through to your background pages. Okay, I hope you've really enjoyed those first two tutorials, and it's got you completely hooked, ready for the new year and more of this course. I wish you all a very, very happy new year, a better 2021, and I shall see you all next year. Take care of yourselves, and until then, craft yourself happy. Bye bye.